What's up guys, MainManSWE here and welcome to Martial Law's 8-minute guide. Martial is a very all-round legacy character. He has very strong offensive tools and he also has very strong defensive options. He specializes in rushdown, most notably so utilizing his trademark DSS stance and DSS cancel. A while standing 4, for example, is +7 on hit. If I DSS, I'm +17 on hit. Make no mistake, these are some of the absolute best frames in the game. So DSS is the Dragon Sign stance. We can get into it from a select few attacks like while standing 4 by pressing back forward during the attack. For free, for example, another attack, -5 on hit, +12 up to +17 if we DSS. So you can transform certain attacks into insane pressure tools. Absolutely insane. So that's the difference between a god level law player. He will utilize this because this is difficult, hard in execution, and your average law, which will do damage for 4 or flips all day long. So the skill ceiling is super high on this character, and a lot of people don't know about that. So that's your average law versus your high level law. So let's look at some of the moves. Jabs are there. You have multiple follow-ups. We can 1-1-1, classic Tekken 1, 1-2 into 1-2-3. There's just a lot of stuff you can do with jabs. He has a lot of mix-up utility there to pressure with. You have a down forward 1, which doesn't have a best range, but is -1 on block, even though it has a follow-up. Down forward 1, 3, 2 is a natural combo. Very nice round ender for sure. His down forward 2 is fantastic. It's -7 on block. That's really good. It also tracks well to both sides and has a very big hitbox. Lowest down forward 2 is one of his most important attacks, for sure. You will spam that. Back 4 is a very nice... he has very good space control overall. His homing moves are so strong. Back 4 is a nice 14-frame poke. That's very safe. +3 on hit. Can go into back turn by holding back to go into mix-ups. Back turn shenanigans. He's very much a trickster as well, Law. I'm sure you've noticed. So back 4, really good space control poke. Damage 3, amazing low. Long range, +4 on hit. Forces, crouch. On counter hit, kablam, +14. And it's only -12 on block. This move is insanely strong. Very good low poke, and his magic 4. So many good generic tools with Law, like down forward 2, down forward 1, jabs, into follow-ups, the space control, the low poke, and the magic 4, no exception, you know. 11-frame counter hit launcher. Drop the wall combo there, but it's very good, and it can also, you know, you can string. Do 2 kicks, 3 kicks into DSS. Create some pressure. And the magic 4 on its own, you know, safe, -9. That magic 4 is so good. Forward 1 +2, Dragon Hammer, comes out at 20 frames, +3 on block. While standing 4 is uninterruptible on block into the DSS stuff. You can really play around mind games here like crazy. Very strong. While standing 4, we covered why that was so good. Back 2, long range mid poke. Can do follow-ups. Down 2-3 is an 11-frame counter hit launcher. Very good. Launch punishable on block, however, so be a bit careful. Back 3, super long range, very chunky. Just look at the range. Wall splat, knockdown, homing. -12 on block, but so much pushback. Almost no character can punish. He has a launching throw, forward 3-4, spam that, 50-50. You slide, and you mix that with either while standing 2, a bit risky, or you can while standing 1 into DSS, while standing 1-2, while standing 4 into DSS. He has flip bullshit, 4 up 3, -1 on block. I mid. Can really catch people off guard. You can do a fake out to mix with. This is actually safe on block at -9. You know, trickster bullshit, back turn bullshit, 2-2 into back turn. You have a 50-50. You can do back 4, your poke into back turn. There are many ways of going into back turn. I think back 3 also goes into back turn. You have a lot of options there. And his punishment is so strong, so good. 10 frame, 1-1-2, 12 frame, 3-4, long range. And then 14 frame, you have the launcher. Very, very long range. It's very rare to have a 14 frame launcher and so easy to do. 15 frame down for 2 or hop kick while standing 4 into crazy frames. You'll do the DSS again. There we go, plus 18. 13 frame while standing 1-2, 15 frame while standing 2. You know, Lo has a lot of interesting stuff and he's very all-round. So quickly, in terms of countering him, don't sidestep. His homing is so good, and you really don't have to because Damek 4-4 is a sort of homing knockdown low, but at 27 frames or 26, it's very reactable. You should be able to see this on reaction. So don't duck low, and do break that bro, please. Don't sidestep, don't duck, in my opinion. Just hold back, and he's honestly not that scary. Unless you press at a very bad moment and he counter hits you with down 2-3 or magic 4. Sorry about that. Down for 1-3-2. Low parry the second hit. Junkyard, low parry the second hit. You have to do this bat on reaction. While standing 2, you have to launch that. Minus 18 on block. Please launch. You have to duck the last hit of this string. You just have to. And launch down 2-3. You have to launch that. You can't let people get away with this stuff. And slide on block. You float with, oh god. With a while standing 4. You slide, you float that with while standing 4 or another good attack that fits the purpose. So that's the most common law stuff and how to counter it. And in terms of playing him, I hope I stressed the utility of DSS, the relentless frames and pressure he gets from that, his incredible space control, his strong poking, strong defensive options with a strong magic 4, and so spammable down for 2. You have the 50-50, right? You have a launching throw. You have tricks with this character. I mean, that much is obvious, I hope. And of course, the back turn shenanigans are strong as well. It's worth noting that his combo damage isn't very high. You have to work hard with the SS to get decent damage, and the wall combo is a bit tricky with the DSS. But even with DSS, the damage is not high, especially not what we're used to in Season 4 these days. Which is why I think a lot of people don't play him at high level, and the execution demands, of course, with these ridiculously tight DSS cancels. But if you get good at the DSS, you can so easily overwhelm opponents with this character. And don't remember the very strong generic tools as well. So yeah, in a nutshell, that is Law, and I hope you enjoyed this 8-minute guide. Have a nice day. Take care.